In the past 2 weeks, the atmosphere in the Middle East resembled a battlefield of fire, gunpowder, and political theatrics. This scene did not have a single face, but two contrasting sides, drawing the eyes of the world to both. On one side, during the silence of the night, the lights of drones, the flames of rockets, and the heated headlines of the media would emerge. Iran and Israel stood face to face in a display of force, with the United States stoking the embers of war from behind. In the midst of this dangerous game, President Trump declared, "Let them fight," words that only served to fan the flames of conflict. Thus, global attention was consumed by this single spectacle. But the other side of this reality, tied to the wounds and cries of Gaza, reflected the most profound truth, a truth hidden behind the media's focus on the missile exchanges between Iran and Israel. While rockets lit up the sky, in Gaza, gunpowder, dust, and the blood of innocent people continued to flow. These wounds were not part of strategic analyses, nor maps on negotiation tables. Gaza, long forgotten by the world, was being obliterated daily under Israeli bombardment. From the rubble of collapsed buildings, the cries of children rose. The shrouds of orphans stained with red blood, dry lips, hunger, fear, and a silence so heavy it seemed even the air could not move. When Israel launched missile strikes on Iran to divert attention from its crimes in Gaza, Iran, seeking to preserve its political dignity, began its retaliation. These attacks ignited a spark of hope in the hearts of many Muslims, as if finally someone might hear the cries of Gaza's orphans, feel their pain, and rush to their defense. Yet, when the smoke of missiles settled and the guns fell silent, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei delivered a victory speech. He claimed America entered the war and returned empty-handed. He spoke of national unity, the enemy's failure, and Iran's unbreakable resistance. But not once did he mention Gaza. He didn't speak of the children being killed at that very moment under bombs, nor acknowledge the cries rising from the ruins. If this was truly a battle for dignity, why wasn't the ceasefire conditional on Israeli forces withdrawing from Gaza? Why weren't UN resolutions brought to the negotiation table? This was a historic opportunity for Iran to prove itself as the voice of oppressed nations. But this chance was lost amid fiery slogans, and victory was declared from the table of politics, not from genuine compassion and humanity. Once again, Gaza was left alone, living among ruins, dust, cries, and hunger. A mother searches for her child, another hunts for bread for her starving children. A family is wiped out entirely, save for a small girl who lost both legs. Her voice is gone, lost among the smoke. This war must end swiftly, and the lives of Palestinians on their own land must be saved. Otherwise, the harm will extend to those nations that today have chosen silence as their policy. For history is not written by empty speeches, but through real and profound actions. Khamenei spoke of strength during the war, but in the end, he proved that he is consumed only by his own sorrow. Gaza has been forgotten by him.